The Nigerian government, at a briefing with the international community on the nationwide protests in Nigeria, is talking tough against any foreign interference in its internal affairs. And Moyo Thomas reports.
The Minister of Foreign Affairs says the fake news and misinformation circulating in the social media over the protest in Nigeria has made it necessary to address the diplomatic community. Both Ministers of Foreign Affairs and Information speak to the efforts and economic policies of President Tinubu as they assure the diplomatic community of government's commitment to democracy and development.
A compressed natural gas initiative to power the transportation economy and bring costs down. This will save the country over 2 trillion naira a month, being used to import premium motor spirits.
We want members of the diplomatic community to understand that critical reform that the administration has embarked upon were likely to bring hardship. But this hardship was only temporary, and as with every good policy, it will take some time to mature.
They assured the diplomats that government investment in healthcare, transportation, housing and youth development will bring a new turn in Nigeria.
It is pertinent to remind us that no nation tolerates foreign interference in its domestic affairs and that of its citizens. Nigeria is not an exception. The government will take appropriate action against any foreign entity residing in Nigeria that is found to have directly or indirectly supported the protesters by whatever means.
Comments from the British High Commissioner and America's ambassador recognized and appreciated government's effort as some sought clarification on the fate of the 7 arrested Polish nationals and those on watch list.
It is not a targeted operation at Polish citizens, not at all.
The DSS pleaded with the international community to avoid allowing their countries to be used as a launchpad to cause instability in Nigeria. The Minister of Foreign Affairs says Nigeria will not encourage political opportunism from Nigeria against any country and therefore solicit the support of the diplomatic community against political opportunism. Moyo Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.
And TVC News Foreign Affairs correspondent Moyo Thomas joins me on the news for more update. Moyo, this is coming just at a time, and that would also mention at a briefing where security agencies are saying, look, for Polish nationals were involved in the protest. Now, what more can you tell us about this briefing and then, the implication of it?
The DSS spokesman that was at the that they were probably just at the wrong place at the wrong time, and that was why they were picked up. And then they are working on, they're investigating to see what role they played, and then we will get more information as time goes on. According to what the DSS says, they want the ambassador and any diplomatic member of the diplomatic corps that needs answers to come to them directly. So we didn't have detailed information into what happens or what will happen to the 7 Polish Poles.
And we also see that we had members, or representatives of other countries, the US and the UK, also in other briefing. Speak more on their response, and and what this means. All of this means now for the bilateral relations between Nigeria and these countries at this time.
So one of the things Nigeria actually highlighted, their representative of almost all the head of missions in Nigeria were at that briefing. And one thing that Nigeria highlighted was the fact that it holds high its bilateral relations and wants other countries to also respect these bilateral relations and not go against the internal the sovereignty of Nigeria. So that is why the minister insisted that Nigeria would take it up if it finds out that there is any country trying directly or indirectly to meddle in the internal affairs of Nigeria. I know this is coming from the flag issue that happened in the northern part of the country during the protest. But then I know the message was passed across that Nigeria will not joke with sovereignty.
Thank you so much, Moyo, for that update. Correspondent live for us in the nation's capital.